Right, morning guys, welcome to WALOB017 episode 17. Keys haven't turned up, but I have got a new key on the way, so I'm not too worried about that now. I've spent the last few days looking, completely vanished, so that's by the by. I did want to finish the coolant and stuff before moving on, but time's against me now. We're on day 10 of Dyno countdown, so I've got to get all of this done before the 12th of August. Today I've got a friend coming over to help me work out TDC. We're going to do some timing marks on the cover down there because they don't exist on these. So that's going to be its own little video because that's going to be a nice little tech tip. In order to do that properly, I need to take most of this all apart. Like I said, I was going to wait until I'd completed a few other things, but I need to do it. So today I will be taking the whole plenum off. I'm going to do plugs. These are the ones that I'm using. These are the replacement for the 7 AIX, which is what like the recommended ones. So these are the newer version of that. In order to do TDC properly, I need to get to the valves on this side. So fortunately I had these anyway. I've got rocker cover gaskets for both sides. I have already done that one, which was actually the first video I ever done, but it's already weeping a bit, and as I've got them and it's all going to be apart, I'm going to do them both together. So rocker cover gaskets, both sides, spark plugs, both sides. I've got this little piece. This is a very special piece. This is a 9mm Plenum Spacer. So I've already got a spacer in there actually, which is, I think it's about 5mm, made of plastic. And I've been doing temp measurements recently, between the bottom of the intake and the plenum, it saves about 9 degrees. So I've done that on 2 runs now. I had hoped to do a few more scientific runs before fitting this one, but like I said, everything's gone wrong. So this, I'm not going to give you his name, but if you go to the Facebook group, the M35 Stagea tuners group, I'll put a link to the group, and if you search for Plenum Spacer, you'll find the chap who's manufacturing these. So yeah, this is a 9mm one. He's doing them up to 24, and there's lots of people been fitting them and getting good results. A friend of mine in the UK actually bought 2, and although I thought that I wasn't going to get my hands on one, he offered it to me, so managed to send it down very kindly, so thank you Martin for that one. He even loaned it to me, so that was really nice, because at the time of him offering it I couldn't afford to pay, so much appreciated, dude. So that one's going in, and while that's all apart, then I'll have enough room to get to the intake to do the to spark plug number 1 to do work out TDC using a DTI gauge. So I'm going to make a start and take all this apart. I don't think you need to see that. I'll show you some more stuff later on. Alright, I just thought I'd explain my battle plan for getting this all apart. I'm trying to keep as much of it together as possible. So I'm going to disconnect this one, get all of these off, unplug the throttle body, disconnect that one. I've already unplugged that, and then I'm hoping I should be able to get the plenum throttle body and the inlet here off all in one, which might be a bit fiddly, but it should save a bit of time when it comes to putting it all back together. And there are a couple of mounts at the back which I've missed before, so yeah, I'm not going to show you every bolt, but that's kind of the idea, and then I should have good access to both rocker covers, and especially to number 1 cylinder over here. Right, got all the main bolts and nuts out now. I've had my lad Rupert with me, so big thank you Rupert, been good help. As far as I know, that's all of them. There might be one which I've missed under here, but I can't remember whether that just clips on or not. In fact, I think we're good to go. So hopefully this will just pull up. If it doesn't, I'll let you know which one I've missed. Right, it's all out. I had missed the brake vacuum, and there was a couple of extra 10s at the back as I kind of expected but didn't find when I first looked. I'm now going to stuff some bags in all the ports because I'm not going to be sealing that up just yet, so I'll probably put some bags and then some tape over the top and then carry on making some space to do other stuff. There's something that I've just noticed, and that's how this current spacer's shape's deformed quite considerably. That's almost, no, we got a little bit away, but that was pretty bad. So yeah, just as well I'm swapping that because that ain't right. So these are on eBay. I do not recommend them. Do not buy one. It was functional for temperature, but clearly that's morphed over time. So skip that. Head to the Facebook page. Get the one I recommended. So we've got all the plugs in. They're torqued down to 20 Newton meters. I'm only going to do the rocker cover gasket on this side, the one that we've taken off. I only took that off so that we could look at the cam to work out top dead center. If you need it, there's the part number. Okay, so this is for left hand bank, and then that one there is for the right hand bank. So left bank does cylinder 1, 3 and 5, right bank 2, 4 and 6. I've put silicone on the actual rocker cover around the corners and on the far end, so put a little bit on the corner there. I've then put the gasket in, and then I put a very, very fine bead all the way around on top of the gasket, just to help with mating down to the head. Right, edit. It was flapping about on the first approach, so I've gone and put a little bit on the rocker cover on all the bolt holes as well, just to hold the gasket in place. I haven't gone all the way around. I think that's a bit overkill, but we'll see how we go. Right, morning guys, we are on countdown day 9. Yesterday it started to rain. We got the valve cover back on, all the plugs in and stuff like that. So today I'm going to do like a reassembly, because hopefully I should have my new key by the end of the day, and then I can go and get some tools and bits and pieces which I need to do for the rest of the stuff. So need to get the coils back in and obviously reassemble. Important thing I'm going to do is just check the torque of the intake down there. I've checked the manual, I've got the order to tighten up the bolts, and I've also got the torque as well. I don't think I need to do the first, they should be near the 25. And then once I put the plenum back in, I'll do the top as well. Oddly, the torque wasn't clear in the manual, so I'm just going to do it to 25.5. And obviously, before I put the plenum in, I'm going to put this one in. So I'm excited about this, especially after seeing how distorted the other one was. It comes with one gasket on the idea that you reuse your old one. Now, I binned mine when I fitted that other piece of junk, so I'm going to run with one on the bottom, Plenum Spacer, RTV Plenum. I'm not going to put the RTV on today because I have got to take this all apart again to do ports and stuff, but it's actually worked out quite well doing that in 2 stages, because it's reminded me about what's sort of going on under here. I've ordered a couple of other bits as well. Have had a few problems with suppliers or stuff not coming which I'd planned, but I think I've worked around all of that. I've been online all day today, so get this rebuilt, and then that should be countdown day 9 done. Anything major, I'll keep you informed along the way. I've got all the little bits done now, I think. Before I rebuild the plenum, I'm just going to go over it with Hoover or vacuum. I've given it a good clean on the top, just in case any little bits have fallen down. Hoover should suck it up. I'll take out the bags as I do that as well, but give it a bit of a Hoover just in case they caught any dust. Don't want that getting in. So do that, and then we'll start stacking the spacer, get the plenum back on. It's just a case of connecting a few things, and I think we're good. Ta-da! Plenum back on. So all torqued down, just as the bottom lot I did it 7.5, and then second round I've done 25, and then I've double checked that. Like I said, I've got to take it off again in a couple of days, and when I do, then I'll put some RTV between the plenum and the spacer. Now I think all I've got to do is connect a few things up, and then I've got a couple of 10 mils out back. I think there might be some readjustment needed, or there's some different studs that come in that kit to solve what's going on back there. Only bug, and it's only a minor one, it's just triggering my OCD. These bolts are 13 mil. Nothing here is 13 mil. Everything's 12 or 14 or 10. So talking it down, I'm having to swap between a 12 and a 13 socket while I do it. By the by, really nice kit, nice hardware, everything's included. Can't wait to fire it up. Right, fully reassembled now. I'm going to pick up from where I left off on Thursday, and that was, I just put in some coolant and I wanted to crank it over to get all the air bubbles out. So that's what I'm going to do now, and I think I'm going to call it end of video. So thanks for watching. There'll be more coming very, very soon, as you can see. So if you found this useful, give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And yeah, hopefully catch you soon. Wish me luck.